This video contains major spoilers and should only be watched if you are up to date. Many people I know have called this a platinum show, the type of show everyone should watch. That is, Death Note. One thing I love about the main character, Light, is that he never actually changes throughout the whole story. Before he even obtains a god's power, we see him rejecting the current ideologies the world offers and wishes to reform it. It is only when he has the means to do so that he acts upon his will. Anyway, the main dynamic of the story is obviously Light and L. And what's interesting is that there is a very visible tension between them, as they both know they are enemies. But they can't actually do anything about it. L has no evidence Light is Kira, and Light doesn't know L's name. They work together for a really long time, and they are just battling each other constantly. For every step Light takes, L takes too, and vice versa. Now, neither of them are saints by any means. Light has taken advantage of people and cut them loose as soon as they become a liability. And L has sacrificed people all in hope of confirming who Kira really is. The only thing I didn't like about Light's character is that he ended up relying on people way too much, and that cost him his life. L's character is a different story because he fully acknowledged that he was not a good person, and he knew that what he was doing when it comes to putting people in harm's way with Kira, he knew it was wrong, but he still thought he should do whatever it takes to be able to secure the victory against Kira. Now, if we talk about Ryuk, actually, he is an interesting character. He is kind of like us. He's a spectator, and he's not on anyone's side. He's just on the side of fun. He wants to do whatever is going to be the most entertaining. In that sense, I feel like the author made it so that Ryuk is very relatable to us, the viewers. Now, the story before L dies is really good. I mean, really, really good. But, at least for me, I kind of feel like after he died, that whole time skip era was kind of, I don't know, I guess it just wasn't very representative of the show. I mean, if they really did want to kill L, I feel like the best outcome would have been to just end that show just right there. Have L's death mean Light's victory. Adding these two new characters, Nier and Mello, wasn't very fun to watch because they were essentially a different version of L. And by that time, we had already developed such a strong bond. And, his death was kind of depressing. And the fact that they brought in two new operatives to replace him, I don't think anyone could be on their side. Also, the story is pretty weird after the knowledge of Death Notes was common across most major corporations, or entities, I should say. It kind of got rid of that mysterious power, that God hand type thing, God's hand intervening in things that mortals do. Does that make sense? It was nice when they thought Kira had some sort of supernatural power, but now they know that he does, but it's not actually from him. Also, every single Death Note owner bar Light was absolutely idiotic. I don't know how they were not found out by the authorities sooner. Misa was, she pretty much was. She only managed to stay alive because of Light's intervention. Also, having multiple Shinigami enter the story was really weird. It kind of made Ryuk seem less special. For most of the story, there was Ryuk and I think Rem was the other one's name. It was only them, and they definitely had this aura about them. But once some other Shinigami came down, it was shattered, to say the least. Alright, so overall, first 20-ish episodes, really good, amazing. Last 10 or so episodes are, while they are probably good, but I feel like it was a definite mistake to add those new characters in, because they kind of made us feel hostile towards them, because, let's be honest, for most of the story, it was Light and L. And now that L is gone, any outside forces are, considered an enemy. Anyway, so overall, I would give this show a 90. I was contemplating giving him an 85, but it wouldn't be fair. It's an amazing show. I would love to watch it again, but the thing is, it's at the same time, it's one of those shows that, while it is very good, it's kind of a one-time thing. You watch it once. While it's interesting to see Light and L come up with these grandiose ideas and how to thwart each other at every single possible maneuver, it's kind of only impressive. Well, it's impressive every single time, but it only takes that full effect the first time, which is why it's one of those shows that I don't think I can repeat, watching. But yeah, 90 out of 100. I think it is a very, very, very high score. I mean, I've given some things about 65 and 80 or 85. So this is one of the highest things. Maybe Tokyo Ghoul was a little bit higher than this, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take care and peace.